Hey, right, guys, Trophy Reacts here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 1 of How I Met Your Mother Season 7. We are officially about 65% of the way through the show, with 3 seasons remaining, which is wild to say that. But I guess to be fair, these seasons are lengthy. We still have quite a lot of episodes to go, like around 70 episodes or something like that. Still a good amount to go. And I really enjoyed the last season. I think it was top 3 of the show so far, and hopefully we can keep that momentum going for the seasons ahead. But before we jump into the episode, we do have a quick Q&A, only 8 questions, so won't be here too long, and then a tier list as well, but that won't be too long either because there's literally just the main 5 and then a few other characters. I could have, as always, I could add every character from like Hurley from Lost, stuff like that, who pop up for one episode, but I just don't have much to say about certain characters, so we'll just stick really with the main 5, and then there's a couple of other ones in there as well. But we'll start with the Q&A. So Edward asks, who do you think had the best character development this season? Ooh, best character development. I might say, I feel like Ted stayed the same, Robin stayed about the same, Lily stayed about the same. So I'm going to go Barney. I think Barney had the most character development. I think he had some mature-ish moment, which is wild to say that about Barney, but with Robin, which I liked. He met someone that he's actually interested in at the end of the episode. I think we're kind of hinting and maybe being led to believe that the wedding is to do with Barney and her. Nora, I believe her name is, but something there. So he's like maybe showing interest, and that's how they ended the season, of course. And then I think the main thing being with his dad, showing a bit more there as well, or a lot more there. We didn't even meet him before this season, so and I like him. I think that's one of the characters I've put in the tier list as well. So I'm going to surprisingly say Barney. Do I think he is a mature character now? No, but I do think he's had some really good character development this season. And Edward also asks, who's your least favorite character this season? We'll get to that, but I feel like it's pretty obvious. It's always the same for me. It is Lily. If we're talking about the main least favorite character, is there's tons of characters you can pick from the season, but if we're talking about the core 5, for me it is pretty consistently Lily. I like Lily. I do think she has good moments, but the others are just far better for me. Anki asks, any predictions for the next season, like events that could happen, stuff they could explore in episodes, any character development / changes for them, like relationships or family, and what is the current prediction for the finale of the show? That's a loaded question. Predictions for this season, I think we're going to see maybe who Barney is getting married to. That's kind of gone on for about a season and a bit now, with hinting at that, but I can't imagine it goes beyond this season as well. I feel like there's other things you kind of want to focus on. So I think Barney's going to have a full-on relationship with Nora. I think that is going to fall apart or end within the same season. And then the wedding, like the reveal, is going to make you believe that he's marrying Nora, or he is marrying Nora, but then they do a whole Friends thing, the show Friends, where it kind of gets butchered at the wedding, and then lo and behold, Barney and Robin end up together. But I don't think they're going to do the Barney and Robin end up together this season, or that'll be more of a season 8 kind of thing, and then they get married instead. Because I feel like we're going to see those two get married and, have an actual relationship together, and we are coming towards the end of the show in some ways, but that's that for now. Marshall and Lily, I assume she gives birth this season. Get to see them to be parents for a couple of seasons, which I think makes sense. And we'll get a few more hints about who the mother is as well, of course, because that's the whole, not the whole purpose of the show, but that is their big leading question, of course. Ted, I'm sure, has some more relationships. We're not going to meet the mother this season. I don't think that is going to happen, but we're going to see some more relationships with Ted, of course, away from Zoe. Probably more of him just doing, one episode dates and stuff like that, going back to that for a bit. So, yeah, we'll see him Barney, hopefully bonding more with his dad. Will be quite cute, stuff like that. So, Nora meeting his dad could be a good episode. Oh, yeah, and then prediction for the finale of the show. I'd genuinely have no idea what it could be. The one thing that it feels like it should be is that the reveal of the mother is, disappointing to people, but I'm not invested in that. I'm interested. I'm interested to know who the mother could be, and could it be a character that, would just piss a lot of people off if that was a choice. But based on comments, and no one spoiled it, no one said anything directly about it, but just using my brain and working it out, I don't think it is to do with who the mother is. I don't think that's the problem people have with the finale. So I genuinely don't know. It was all a dream. They're all dead the entire time. They're the typical things people say for like what could be the worst show, what could be, you know, the worst finale to a show and stuff like that. But they're not going to do. I mean, maybe they will. It's a dream the entire time. So I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I've said this before. I think it was the last season, but we have learned throughout the show that Ted is a unreliable narrator, and there's been evidence of that throughout the show. So it could be something to do with that, where like it gets to the end and he's like, "Oh, by the way, I lied about all of this A, B, and C," but I don't know what that A, B, and C could be. So I don't actually know anyone called Barney. I made him up, stuff like that. Like he's just lying to his kids. But then why? Why? So I don't know. I'm very, very curious. I'm actually excited for the finale just to see what the fuss is about. Like I say, a few people have tried to spoil it already and they've been banned from the channel. We've got mods like checking the How I Met Your Mother comments, but no one really has for like a year or year and a half now has tried to spoil it. But every now and again, earlier on, they tried to pop in and tried to do it and they got banned very, very quickly. So that's good. The mods are on it. Hope asks, when do you think would be a good time to introduce the mother and what storylines would you like to see going forward? We spoke a little bit about the storylines, but when would be a good time? I think the finale of season 8 is a good way to go about it. Because I don't think it should be the series finale. So either the finale of season 8 or the premiere of season 9. Like you start with maybe you end season 8 as like they're about to show the mum, and then the end of episode 1 of season 9 they fully show who the mum is. And then because then if it is a character we don't know, we actually then get time to learn things about the mum and get a bit of time with it. If we just show who the mum is in the series finale, we're going to have no actual connection to her or care at all. So yeah, I'm going to go finale of season 8 or premiere of the final season. I don't think it'll be this season though. Jupiter asks, do you have a favorite recurring running gag in the show so far? I mean, the Barney slap is great. I got to go Barney slap, legendary with the high fives and all that stuff. And then I think Robin sparkles every time that kind of pops up is quite fun. And then Ranjit, who's someone's mentioned up here, but the cab driver who always kind of pops. That's not like a running gag, but I guess it's always like a fun part of it. Yeah, I'd probably go. I think there's some good ones there. I'd go with that. I like the like mind reading stuff as well between Lily and certain characters. The like mind reading part of it is quite fun. What else we got? We surely have some more good ones in there. I mean, there's some good. There's like 4 or 5 there that you can pick from. But the slap bet. Because how many slaps do we have left? Is it 2 or 1 slap? I think because he got a bonus. He's had a few bonus slaps which didn't count as the slap bet, so there is that as well. Emma asks, who's top 3 side characters / guests so far? Bob Odenkirk is up there. I do like John Lithgow as the father. Dawson was quite fun, or James Van Der Beek was fun. He was only in it for 1 episode, but he was a fun one. I liked the guy. I don't know the actor's name, but I said he has like a really good voice actor voice, and he's had that like soothing voice, and he was like kind of talking everyone down, and he was fun. He only popped in for 1 episode, but I said I hope he comes back. I've again forgot his name, but the guy Barney worked with who would get a nosebleed every time he got an erection. He's funny. He shouldn't be because it's like. The comedy is not that great, but I think it's the actor who really sells it for me. So he's quite fun. Bryan Cranston, I know he's only in season 1, but he was good when he was in it. I wish they brought him back a little bit, but it makes sense that he's not, I guess. Yeah, I think there's some good characters. For sure. They're the well, some of those aren't recurring, but some of them were side characters and guests that you can have from there as well. Isabel asks, I know you've heard of the How I Met Your Mother ending isn't the most liked. Do you have any guesses of why that could be? Again, kind of spoke about that with Anki's question, but I genuinely, I have thought about it, and we've spoke about these in the Q&As quite a bit with the finale, but I also try not to think too much about it, because I don't want to know. I want to have the reaction of my reaction be on the episode, so I don't want to think about it. Even though me thinking about it wouldn't spoil it, because me thinking about it doesn't mean I'm correct when I do think about it. But I do wonder if it's one of those finales that you can guess is coming as well, or if it's just like a curveball of like you never would have been able to guess what was going on there. The only thing I will say is I don't think it's to do with the mum. That's like one thing I'm kind of thinking based on comments on Patreon and YouTube. Again, no one spoiled it. It's just how people talk about certain things. That's my prediction. I mean, it's not a prediction of the finale, but you know what I mean. And then finally, Manny asks, what do you think of Ranji as a side character? I like him. I don't think he's quite on the level of like Gunther from Friends. I think Ranji's kind of meant to be the Gunther from like who's kind of working at the calf, and then here we get Ranji who's riding the cab. I guess you kind of have Wendy the waitress a little bit as well, who's maybe meant to be the Gunther, but Gunther's definitely the stronger kind of recurring side character who doesn't really do much and just says random things. But I do like Ranji. He's pretty good, but not a character I'd put up there as like one of my favorite reasons of the show or anything. So yeah, that is the Q&A. Let's jump into the tier list. So yeah, there's not many characters here, honestly, and I've got like a trash tier. No one's going to be going in there, so we'll start with the side characters. Nora, I assume we're going to be getting more of this season, which I like her. She was only in it for about 2 episodes and then obviously popped up in the finale as well. So we'll see what can happen. But personality-wise, I think she feels different to the other women that Barney's kind of had relationships with and stuff. So I'm hoping it goes on for a little bit at least, and we'll see if there's chemistry there. It feels like there's chemistry there. I like that Barney does actually like her, and it's not the other way around, so it just feels different in that sense, which is nice. So, but I think most of this we'll be able to tell on in season 7 if she's a good character or not. And then we have the captain. I mean, I love this actor. I've not seen Twin Peaks, but I know him mainly from Fallout, which feels like blasphemy. But just what I see from him from behind the scenes and stuff, and on social media, he seems like a very likable guy. But as a character, he was good as well. I'd say above Nora. He had more episodes than Nora. He was funny. I liked his back and forth with Ted, and he had some good line delivery as well. So yeah, he was pretty fun. I don't think he's a character we really need to see again. Maybe one of a time. But for now, I think we're good on the captain, as fun as he was. Then we have Bob Odenkirk, one of the more... He's in it way more than I thought he was going to be. I thought, Bob Odenkirk, this would be around when Breaking Bad was airing as well, when Breaking Bad was kind of in its peak in a lot of ways. I guess Breaking Bad was always just kind of rising to the peak, though, so it's always getting there. But yeah, the fact he still made time to kind of pop up for this show is cool. And yeah, he's a really good character. He's really funny. Maybe not the most likable character, but he plays the part so well and has a lot of good moments, like even the bit with his dog in the last episode we saw him with. So Bob Odenkirk, we love him. Then John Lithgow, our new Dumbledore from the Harry Potter series, which I think is good casting. I think he's going to be a very good Dumbledore, hopefully. I'm going to say really good with him. I prefer Bob Odenkirk's character a little bit more just because we've had more of him, but I like that we finally got Barney's dad in there. I think it was about time. I'm glad they didn't wait until the final season to really show his character and him and Barney bonding. And hopefully I don't think his character we need to see like constantly or anything, but I think once or twice, once a season going forward, have him pop up. I think would be a wise choice. I hope it's not one of those where we waited this long to see Barney bond with him. We've had 2 episodes with him, and now you're not going to see him really till like one other episode in the 60 or so episodes that we have left. I think that would be a bit silly. So yeah, I think 3 more episodes in total with his character would be good. But we'll see. And then Zoe, I'd probably put in really good as well. Maybe about there. I didn't love her and Ted, but I do think it's one of the better relationships. So maybe that says a lot about how Ted is in relationships. I didn't love them together, but it was one of the better relationships with Ted. Still not as good as Victoria. I still think that is the best relationship Ted had is all the way back in season 1. Yeah, I liked Zoe. I liked kind of how they met and the story going throughout as well, and the reason to break up and stuff like that. So there's our side characters. Ranji, I've not added here, but I'd put him in like just good, probably. Yeah, in the middle of just good or top of good, just good, for anyone who was wondering. Then our mains, we'll go weakest to strongest, but weakest, as always, for me, I know it's harsh, but Lily, still a really good character. I think she's had a lot more likable moments in season 6 than she has in previous seasons. I think kind of once or twice per season, she'd really do something to annoy me or just piss me off. That didn't really happen in season 6, but she's still, for me, like the least funny. I think her storylines are kind of the least that I enjoy when they're focusing on Lily. But she's still a good character. I still do like her. It's just I prefer the other 4 a lot more. Then in fourth place, we'll go. And now it's just difficult. I'm probably going to go Marshall. But we're still going to put him in great. Had one of the stronger arcs of the season with his father's death. I think was done really, really well. Again, that was the one spoiler I knew of the show because I knew about the whole countdown throughout the episode kind of thing, and then the thing that kind of came at the end. But seeing his reaction to it at the end, even though his dad wasn't a character that we really spent much time with, it was his reaction that really sold it, and the fact that that was improvised in some ways well, like the actress of Lily, was that right? The actress of Lily knew what it was, and when she told him on screen, that was the first he heard of it. Something like that. People let me know in the comments. But yeah, he's just a lovable guy. I love Marshall. Maybe not the strongest character for me at any point, but he's fun. He's fun. I do like him. So, and again, one of the better arcs of the season. In third, we're going to go Robin. I feel like she would be higher if she had a stronger storyline this season. She was very likable this season. Very likable. Very funny. I still like her back and forth with all the characters. Lily, she's great with. Marshall, Barney, and Ted. She has great back and forth with all of them at all times. I just wish her storyline was a little bit stronger this season. She didn't really do too much, but still very lovable character. So really love Robin. Second, Ted. I love Ted. I'm sorry. I'll probably put him best of the best. He's kind of like the Ross of the show, where he seems to be the most hated. Even though it's a lot more comments are kind of coming out to defend Ted as well, which I do appreciate, because I just think he's just a very consistent character. He's not the funniest. Maybe he doesn't always have the best storyline, but he is like the heart of the show, I guess you could say. I don't know. He's kind of like Ross for me, where Ross actually was the funniest of those characters, though, alongside Chandler. Ted is like, even though he's one of my favorites, I can admit he's not one of the funnier characters of the show or anything, but I do just like him, and I like his storylines as well. And I think he has a lot of likable moments, like more than he's given credit for. Yes, does he have like moments where you're rolling your eyes and you're cringing at him? Of course, but all these characters do. It's like, it confuses me where people are like, oh, Ted's such a prick and I hate him, he's the worst character, but then they love Barney. It's like, Barney, don't get him wrong, he's going at number one, but he is a knob. Barney is an absolute knob and has a lot of unlikable moments and cringe moments for sure. I guess with Barney, it's like kind of meant to be his character, whereas Ted is more of the thinks he's the nice guy kind of thing. So I get that part of it, kind of like with Ross. But yeah, but Barney works so much better with the dialogue. He is just the funniest character consistently. And I think with this season as well, we actually had good storylines, like with Nora, and then meeting his dad as well, that whole story arc, and then even with his job and stuff like that. So consistently good stories with Barney as well. But there is the character tier list. Let me know how you would rank them based on season 6, and we'll see where that changes at the end of season 7. But for now, episode 1, guys. Patreon's down below if you want to join us on there. We'll be about 10 episodes ahead. But let's do this.
If there's one big theme to this story, and I swear we're totally, almost, not really all that close to the end, it's...
We're getting there. We are getting there. 3 more seasons.
Weren't for a wedding. The last wedding I ever thought I'd be at.
Barney and...
What do you think of this tie?
I'm saying Robin.
Needs you right before his wedding. You assume there's at least one dead hooker in the closet, right?
Have to check. You never know.
It just occurs to me that once I put this tie on, I can never take it off. I have to wear this tie forever and ever.
Let's see the other one.
Sure, this tie's skinny now, but what happens if it gets fat and starts bossing me around? Did I make a mistake? Would I have been happier with the other tie?
Ted, can I tell you a big secret?
Yeah.
It's got to be Robin.
I'm not really talking about the tie.
No, I got
yeah, don't worry about it. We know that. I think the other tie's more Barney.
What if this is the worst wedding ever?
Not possible. We've already been to the worst wedding ever.
Lily and
Punchy's
Marshall's.
wedding.
Marshall really took a 2-flusher on that one.
Punchy was a bad wedding. No, wait, Punchy, I'm thinking of Marshall's. Who was the other friend? Who, like, it was him and his partner was really bad for each other. That wasn't a wedding, though.
Haven't gone great. Somehow those weddings all fell smack dab in the worst moments of my life. Joel and Moira's love is a beautiful thing. I thought I had that. Till my fiance left me at the altar last week.
Yes.
I was asked not to talk about this, so I won't.
But
I
you
sit
go
outside
to...
her house at night sometimes.
Okay, that's...
She got a haircut. I was asked not to give this toast. No. The happy couple needs to hear this. Things end. But from the ashes of your statistically probable divorce,
Why do you keep asking him? They can't
hope
be
can
afraid.
rise anew. Starting my own architecture firm, Mosbius Designs. Mosbius Designs has failed.
Oh,
But Alex and Jessica's love reminds us that
4 million views. Okay. Okay.
classic Mosby.
Whoa. Punchy posted the low points of your life online.
He's internet famous.
Mosbius
5
Designs
million
has
views for
failed.
the
But Alex and
remix.
Jessica's love reminds us that
People would do this to every viral video back in the day, so we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Not quite timely nowadays.
The only thing you need to bring to Cleveland is this.
That fall, I became the youngest architect in the history of New York to break ground on a skyscraper,
CGI.
which led to a glowing magazine feature. I planned on having it framed.
Wow.
Uncle Barney had different plans.
Here's your toast. Single file, ladies. No fatties.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you're right. It's Cleveland. Single file, ladies.
Cool. I don't know much about Cleveland, so I'll take his word for it.
He doesn't need dating advice from you. You never even called Nora.
Kids, you remember
Oh,
Nora.
he didn't call. Whoa.
But just the other
Forgot
day,
about the slap.
I'll call you.
It's never
No,
too
just
late,
slap.
Barney.
Come back to me.
Or did you call her? Not that I care. Did you? I don't care. Did you?
I think Robin might care.
But
Barney, I was really rooting for you two. Who wants hot wings? I'm in. Or maybe we should just pour hot sauce on Barney since he's a total chicken.
I did
Oh,
not chicken out. Nora is looking for something
It's a
serious.
good one.
I'm not. End of story.
Okay, next round's on me. Oh, no,
we got it.
now Lily and Marshall had just found out they were having a baby.
they did. They
I
did.
can't wait to tell everyone.
Baby, no, we can't tell anyone. Not until 3 months.
Oh yeah, they gotta tell everyone one at a time. Gotta have everyone's reaction.
What do you have?
4 beers plus 1 non-alcoholic.
You're pregnant. Get in here.
And so we all
Well, at
headed
least
to
he
my
knows.
hometown where we planned to celebrate Punchy's big day.
This isn't just getting laid. This is market research. You see, my legendary success rate
Legendary.
of 83%.
17, it's always the inverse.
I know which ones will work in New York. For example, tonight marks the inaugural flight of the escaped manslaughterer.
What?
Are escaped manslaughterers sexy? Exactly.
But he's still somehow going to pull it off. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Punchy wasn't who I was
So glad
thinking
you all
about.
made it.
His dad paying for all this, and he hates my guts.
It's true.
Who's doing shots? Come
Wonder
on, let's
why.
go.
Oh, no, thank you.
What are you, pregnant or something?
Let's get hammered. We drinking for 2 tonight, baby.
I will do this for the child.
Yeah, do it for the child, bro.
An AFC regular season play bet if they meet in the Super Bowl, go Vikings.
Yeah.
Oh, good Barney.
Escaped
Yeah, there you
manslaughterers,
go.
not sexy. Although in hindsight, that was kind of a flawed concept. Next up, patient
That didn't
zero.
work for him. Okay.
I'll be 4 shots in with no food.
In 9 months, I'll be pushing a pumpkin-headed Erickson
Yeah,
baby out of my
she's
food
got you,
pile.
bro.
I think Papa can manage a few extra cocktails.
Well played. I gotta get some air.
Already, bro. No,
Kids,
no.
remember how I
no.
told you Marshall ruined Punchy's wedding?
Yes. Yeah.
That wasn't it.
God, will you
Nice.
look at that guy?
Nice.
I wish Barney were my boyfriend again.
No thanks. Wait a minute, that's your truth voice. My what? Whenever you're trying to pass something off.
She's never done that before. Or has she? I don't. Flashbacks to when she never did it.
That was me. I totally cut one.
That guy. Birthday present from my dad.
All I really want is for him to tell me that he loves me.
Just kidding.
Well-
This pen's enough.
It's not enough.
Why do they all have father issues? Every one of their fathers. I guess we don't know much about
Still have feelings
Lily's
for
dad,
Barney.
I don't think. Yeah, of course she bloody does.
Admit it. You still have feelings for Barney. You are drunker than I thought.
She's wasted.
What didn't work for you about this play? Did you A, not believe I was a Guinness Book World Record holder? Or B, did the fingernails gross you out?
Someone's fingernails are genuinely like that, by the way.
Wait, you're rooting for me to melt down at your own wedding?
Yeah, everyone is. Plus, a few new friends from Finland.
So Ted has a fan base now as well.
You're too polite to brag. Well, fine. Let me. Because the only person on earth who loves Ted
You had 3 shots, Marshall. Let's calm down.
Marshall Erickson. So game on.
I assume no, not yet, not yet.
Kids, remember how I told you Marshall?
Do we just
ruined Punchy
launch
and
it at the
Kelly's wedding?
bride, though?
That wasn't it either.
Yes. Bro tosses somewhere else, though.
I've always had a sixth sense about these things, and now that I'm pregnant with this idea in my mind, uterus, I see things even clearer.
I feel like you could have picked up on that
you
a bit,
and Barney
Robin.
have the kind of chemistry that just doesn't go away. Really? Then why is he trying to LeBron anything that moves?
Did this not work for you because A, vampires are played out?
Yeah, they were played out in 2010 or whatever this aired, so... To be fair, we don't get much vampire... I mean, we did just get the film Sinners, but vampires aren't as much of a thing anymore.
It's, no big deal.
You know what? It is a big deal, Clay. My friend Ted is designing a skyscraper. Clay, what have you been up to, Clay?
Well, I'm still working at the rental car company.
Bravo! Bravo, Clay!
Poor Clay.
My life's pretty dull. I guess the only news is this little gal.
Oh my God, look at that little baby! She's so cute. All I want to do
Out of nowhere, Clay just came in clutch.
is created something truly beautiful.
She is my everything.
You don't have to talk like AI, though, Clay.
Big deal. The building, you know.
Hey, you woman. So this little angel's already sleeping through the night?
I've had some sleepless nights. Designing this building.
Wow. Good accuracy. Yeah. Take a hint.
Barney wants to be with you, and if it's not gonna happen, he deserves to know. Fine.
Barney, just so everything is crystal clear.
I know what you're gonna say.
They're not. It's not going to
Let's
happen.
show Cleveland how it's done.
End of the season. Oh, okay. Out of nowhere. This is just going to help him, like, hook up with someone else, and then she's going to be heartbroken. Oh, no, Nora. Will Nora be at the wedding somehow? I mean, fair play, though. You know Neil Patrick Harris was loving this. Oh, brilliant. When they started dancing, I didn't think we'd get a whole, like, dance break scene. They were always coming out like the most iconic scenes. Wow, yeah. That's brilliant. Is that the second dance break they've had? They had another one. Episode 100, I think it was. Do it! They weren't.
Sorry.
How are you not going to kiss after that? What's the point?
Oh my God.
Nora.
It's Nora.
Yeah. We knew it was coming. We knew. Don't act surprised.
They called me back.
Wait, you said you never called her.
I lied. I called her like 5 times. Wait. You, of all people, know how much I suck at these things. You gotta help me.
Barney, use your brain.
Thanks for calling me back. Hey, hi. The reason that
There's been 0
I
laughs
called
in like
is,
5 minutes, by the way.
Tell you how I feel about
That'd be a
you.
To tell you how I feel
longest
about
I've
you.
gone.
I know we didn't work out the first
I know we
time.
didn't work
Oh,
out
yeah, the
first
classic.
time.
The classic.
Is there any part of you
Is there
that
any
wants to try again?
part of you that wants to try again?
Oh my god. But that was a great scene. I was not under the impression Robin and Barney were going to get together in episode 1 of the season, though.
2 little cheeks and 2 little arms and little leg. This son of a bitch has knee dimples.
Let's go tell everyone I'm pregnant.
Oh, is this going to be how Marshall ruins the wedding? I think you've been on this balcony 5 other times. It's like their balcony set.
You want to talk about it?
Not even a little.
Might make you feel better.
Okay, fine. I'll make you a deal. You go first, and then I'll stick with my thing about not talking about it.
I like that deal. I like that deal.
All my friends from high school, they're here with their wives, their kids. Me, my date for the night is a sticky magazine.
Sounds like high school all over again.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was right there.
Why did he bring it with him, though? Oh, wait, I think Barney Boy with him. Never mind.
Just been focused on work.
No. It's more than that. I stopped believing.
He lost
Not in
his
some depressed,
quest
I'm
for
gonna
love.
cry during my toast way. Not in a way I even noticed until tonight. It's just every day I think I believe a little less and a little less. And
Hold on a bit longer, Ted. We're getting there. You got another couple seasons, and then she'll pop up if she actually exists. Because again, this finale, I'm very curious. Does the mother even exist?
If you have chemistry, you only need one other thing.
what's that?
Timing. But timing's a bitch.
She ain't wrong.
You're up in 2 minutes.
Okay, promise me 2 things. 1, you start believing again. And 2, don't cry during the toast schmooze, bae.
A Robin and Ted moment. That was cute as well.
We're having a baby.
Oh, okay. I actually told him in that one.
What, for
There you
real?
go.
For
I thought
real?
they'd push the lepto.
Attention, everyone. It's time for the reason we're all here tonight. Schmosby's toast!
The reason we're all here.
We're here tonight to celebrate love.
He's crying. But he's crying of happiness.
New life.
Hey,
Kick him out. Oh, go on. Is this how he ruins the wedding?
this isn't a meltdown. These are tears of joy. Ted is happy for his friends.
He had 4 shots.
Why he's happy? Because this beautiful lady right here is pregnant.
How did you know that? That was supposed to be a secret.
I mean, that's on you at that point. That's not Marshall's fault. That is not Marshall's fault.
An AFC regular season play, but if they win the Super Bowl, go Vikings. How dare you? That's my daughter, you piece of garbage.
You're still gonna pay for all this, right?
Piece of garbage? That's my son.
Oh.
And that is how Marshall destroyed
that,
Punchy's wedding.
yeah, it's not really
didn't
Marshall's fault.
There was going to be a 6th member of
I
our
see
little
why
family.
you think that, but no.
No wedding will ever be as bad as that one, right?
Shows who he's marrying. I can't be asked to wait till the end of the season.
You nailed it.
Cool. Okay,
Hey,
yes, he
just be
did.
glad it's not the ducky tie.
Ooh, the ducky tie. That's a good story, kids. I'll get to that. Man, we are not even close to the end.
You're a good best man, Ted. You're gonna cry during a toast, aren't you?
No, I'm totally gonna cry.
Come in.
Ted, the
Lily.
bride wants to see you.
Because it's Robin? Because unless you got really close to Nora.
Really? You're gonna go with that tie?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was waiting for the after bit. There we go, guys. That is episode 1 of How I Met Your Mother season 7. Great start to the season. Some questions already in there. Well, I guess it's kind of the questions we had with the last season, like who is he marrying? But I don't know. I just feel like it has to be Robin. They're gonna play out with the whole season, and then we'll find out in ep 24 of the season or something of this season to see who it is. But we've got to learn a lot about Nora. Maybe I'll get super attached to Nora, and then I'll start rooting that it's Nora that he's marrying. But who knows? But yeah, that dance break as well made the whole episode an 8 out of 10. I think it would have been a high 7 without it, but the dance break alone, 8 out of 10 for that moment. So there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. I'll see you next time for episode 2. Until then, take care. Peace.